It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Troy Trojans, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Trojans offense trots out there to open this game. So here we are, the semifinal stage, the final four teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intense, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Dropping back, it's Griffin. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
Well, we're early in this game, but I got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see that screen. I mean, it worked perfectly here, and they get a first down. Now it's about confusing the defense when you see that same formation to get them looking for it again.
Fighting off the defender. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do well.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. They'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap. As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Can they punch it in or settle for a chip shot? 3rd and goal. Big moment early in the semifinal game. Looking to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. The distance will be 23 yards at chip shot. The field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game crew. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency. And I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only...
Pass rush gets home.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. And the first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
The pass rush closing in. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The Dogs will bring their punt team on the field now. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Troy offense back out there. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so a sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. They're going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the running back takes the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Scanning the field. It's Griffin. And the quarterback took the shovel pass underneath. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. With sure hands, it's Hayes. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Well, Kirk, it's Troy in the lead right now. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Play fake, looking to throw. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Heads up first snap in the red zone on this drive. Looking to chuck it again. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Bringing pressure. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Trojans. And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Looking to throw. It's Nolan. Grabbed by the receiver. Gets some space around the 30. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. First down here for this offense.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Second down after that previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. They try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. As they fight back here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The Troy offense back on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. To the air. It's Griffin. Signs the quick throw. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the completion made. Tackled, but first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Getting set. Here's second down. He escapes the pocket. Quick throw to his receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it go quickly. Sure hands. It's Hayes. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
They're going to run it here. Has a pass to the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Troy.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And the wideout goes in motion. Defense is coming after him. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the ball.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Scanning the field. It's Nolan. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down. And the Bulldogs will line up to boot it away. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. We'll see if he can make the play on this return. And the returner will be brought down. And the Trojans offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Fires it to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And the junior makes an outstanding catch. Now here comes the bunch formation. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. At first down, sack of surprise. It moves him back into fringe field goal range. Looking to do on second and long. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Defense is electing to play double coverage on this receiver, and the quarterback still tries to squeeze the ball in there.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's looking deep again. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it. No problem.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Troy offense back out there. Let's see how this offense plays this. They'll try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. Back to throw. It's Griffin. Quick throw over the middle. Catch made in space. Look out. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. He's got it on a crossing route. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And completion makes it second and short. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. And they get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play. The Dogs bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. He's got it with room to run. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Using his legs, it's McLeod. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. To throw, it's Nolan. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Look out, whole different game now.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
PAT up and good. They trail by a touchdown, 24-17. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Troy offense back on the field now. There's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking right, this one caught. He's found some room at the 45. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. The receiver grabs it. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. 1st down and 10 now. Ball handed off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Back to pass. It's Griffin. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. He just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25. But what a play for this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Tackle made after a big gain. To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's McLeod. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He'll take a deep shot here. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. The Dogs hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Back to pass. It's Nolan. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the Trojans' offense back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. The back's got it. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Dogs. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. And they move into the lead here in this semifinal.
Chris, I thought after he tipped that ball in the air, that thing was going to be an incompletion. That would have been a great play, but instead, he didn't give up on it. Comes down with the interception and then shows you how athletic he is by taking it all the way back for a touchdown. How about that?
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Troy offense back out there. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Here comes a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Dropping back, it's Griffin. Finds his man, it's Hayes. Hits into space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The offense really clicking here. The player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout or then check him out. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Troy. This quarterback on fire today.
Chris, this is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looks to the left, pass caught. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Important 2nd down play coming up. The shotgun handoff here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Looking downfield, it's Nolan. The pocket breaking down. Nice grab. It's Taylor. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff from the shotgun. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Moves out of the pocket. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Bulldogs pick up enough for a 1st down. Trying to find some room. It's McLeod. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pass rush gets home.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. He knocks it through with confidence. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Now here he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Trojans. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Well, Kirk, it's Troy in the lead right now, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Running back with the football. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. It's Nolan. Makes the ground. It's Taylor. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. The Dogs will send the punt team onto the field. Just able to get it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Troy offense back on the field now. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Finding space at the 20. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base. I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Here's the handoff. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's
touchdown, Troy. Still no answer for this offense.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Georgia, 34.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Looking to pass. It's Nolan. Pass complete on a crosser. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. New center down to the offense. 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. Breaks clear in open space. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Extending the play now.
Man, that's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. The receiver makes the catch. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. The kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Trojans offense back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call?
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds. The clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Grinding away on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. That's caught. It's Hayes. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback takes the handoff again. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? On the ground, it's Hawkins.
Just keep churning these yards out. Playing with a lead here late in the football game. At the very least, you're thinking about making this a two-possession game with a field goal. But keep eating that clock.
Takes the handoff again. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Ball handed off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Net kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.